Psychology is the study of the human mind and its behavior. It is important to understand how people think and behave to better understand them. People are constantly interacting with each other, and as a result, learn and develop their unique personality traits. No one knows exactly what someone is going to do or how they are going to react, no matter how much we might think we do. This unpredictability is one of the reasons why psychologists use experiments to study human behavior. Psychologists also study human behavior to learn how to promote or prevent behavior change. They use a variety of techniques, including cognitive behavioral therapy and social learning theory, to help people change their behavior. There are a lot of interesting psychology facts about human behavior. In this video, we've picked the best 10 of the psychology facts about human behavior for any who desires. After watching, we believe you will be able to understand yourself better. And make sure you watch the whole video. We've saved our very best for the end of the video. Number 1. If we have a plan B, our plan is less likely to succeed. The theory behind this statement is that if we have a backup plan in case our original plan fails, then we are less likely to attempt the original plan in the first place. And also, this fact doesn't say that you shouldn't have plan B, but if you always have a backup plan, you're less likely to get caught without one if something goes wrong. This is especially important in life, where accidents and unexpected events happen more often than we'd like to think. By always being prepared for the worst, you can ensure that your plans always work out. Number 2. People tend to repeat the things they like, whether it be something they see on TV, hear from a friend, or read in a book. This can lead to some habits being formed and can be helpful in some cases. For example, if you like a certain restaurant, it can be helpful to go there often. However, it can also be harmful if you only repeat the things you like and ignore the things you don't. Number 3. Food prepared by someone else tastes much better than your preparation, even when you use the same recipe. No matter how good your cooking skills may be, it's hard to beat the taste of the food prepared by someone else. This is especially true when the recipe is a classic that you or your loved ones are familiar with. This is why it's so important to use someone else's recipe when cooking for a group, or when you're just not in the mood to cook. Many people believe that food prepared by someone else tastes much better than their preparation, even when they use the same recipe. This may be because the ingredients have had more time to melt and the cook has put more thought and care into the dish. Number 4. We're the most imaginative at night and least creative during the day. Many people think that creativity is only present during the day hours, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Creativity is a 24/7 activity. While some people are more creative during the night, others are more creative during the day. It all depends on the person. And we humans are also the most imaginative, which usually comes in the night when everything is calm and our goals comes to mind. If we set a goal for ourselves, we tend to imagine our goals and more than take action. Most people are most creative in the evening hours when the mind is free to roam and come up with new ideas. But for some people, the morning hours are when their creativity is at its peak. Why is this? One theory is that the morning hours are when our minds are fresh and we're not weighed down by the day's events. Another theory is that it's because we're more likely to be interrupted during the morning hours, which can lead to fewer creative ideas being born. Whatever the reason, it's clear that some people are more creative than others, and that the morning hours are a good time to get started on whatever you have in mind. Number 5. Emotional pain is remembered better than actual pain, which has a greater influence on your behavior. This is because emotional pain has a greater influence on your behavior. When you are in pain, your body and brain are focused on dealing with the pain. This decreases your ability to think and process other information. This can lead to you making bad decisions because you are not thinking rationally. In contrast, when you are feeling happy or excited, your focus is on the present. You are not worrying about the past or future. This can lead to you making better decisions because you are not focused on the negative aspects of the situation. Another theory says people remember emotional pain better than actual pain. Emotional pain has a greater influence on your behavior. This is because it is more likely to trigger memories and thoughts that can lead to cravings and urges. Additionally, emotional pain often feels more intense than actual pain. This means that you are more likely to focus on the experience and remember it better. Our next facts on the list would surprise, and they are what everyone should know about. If you're enjoying these tricks so far, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Number 6. Depression is often referred to as the product of thought. Imagination causes issues that didn't exist. Depression is often caused by negative thoughts and self-judgment. It's important to remember that not all thoughts cause depression, and that it's not all about the individual. Depression can be thought of as an outcome of imagination running wild. Imagination can be used for good or for bad. When used for good, it can be used to create new ideas and opportunities. However, when used for bad, it can cause depression. Imagination can be a powerful tool, but it needs to be used wisely. Depression is often referred to as a product of thought. The way we think can lead to negative experiences. When we focus on the negative, we create imaginary problems that don't exist. This can lead to depression. However, by using imagination, we can change our perspective and create a more positive outlook. Number 7. Convincing yourself that you slept well tricks your brain into believing you did. Believe it or not, self-delusion can play a big role in our day-to-day lives. By convincing ourselves that we slept well, we can trick our brains into thinking we did. This can help us feel more rested and relaxed, which can lead to better sleep in the future. Although it may be difficult to believe at first, convincing yourself that you slept well actually has a positive impact on your overall sleep quality. By convincing yourself that you slept well, you automatically decrease your chances of experiencing any sleep issues the next day. People who think they slept well often report feeling more rested the next day, even if they did not sleep as well as they thought. This is because our brain takes in information about our sleep and uses it to create a general impression of how well we slept. Whether you slept through the night or not is usually a matter of personal opinion. However, if you're convinced you slept well, your brain will believe you and you'll feel better. Number 8. Individuals who have a deep sense of guilt are better at identifying the emotions and concerns of the people around them. Guilt can be a helpful emotion, helping us to feel remorse and apologize for our wrongdoings. However, if guilt is excessive or lasts for long periods, it can become a burden to carry. Individuals who can identify the emotions and concerns of others are more likely to be able to take care of them. Through their guilt, individuals with a deep sense of responsibility are more tuned into the emotions and concerns of the people around them. This ability allows them to better understand and support their loved ones, which can ultimately make interactions more productive. Additionally, it can be helpful when the person is attempting to make a decision that may have an impact on other people. Guilt can also be a motivator to make changes in one's behavior. Number 9. An average individual's mind wanders 30% of the time. Do you ever find yourself zoning out or daydreaming? According to recent research, average individuals spend about 30% of their time thinking outside of the present. This can be a problem when you need to focus on a task because your mind is busy wandering instead. Luckily, there are ways to combat this tendency and stay focused. This lack of focus can be taxing both mentally and physically, especially when it interferes with our productivity or causes us to make careless decisions. Fortunately, there are strategies you can use to improve your concentration and reduce your mind wandering. One approach is to set specific goals for your day and week. Break your tasks down into smaller, more manageable steps and make a schedule for completing them. Once you have a plan, stick to it as closely as possible. Another strategy is to focus on one task at a time. This may be difficult at first, but it can be helpful to develop a focus habit. Once you've mastered focusing on one task, you can begin dividing your time among multiple tasks. Whatever strategy you choose, remember that it takes time and practice to improve your concentration. With a little effort, you can reduce your mind wandering and increase your productivity. Number 10. During the 7 minutes of neural activity you will have before dying, you will see your memories in a dreamlike pattern. This is a unique experience that will be difficult to forget. Many people believe that the moments leading up to death are a time of great clarity and understanding. For some, this is true. For others, it is a time of intense fear and turbulence. Regardless of opinion, what is certain is that the final moments of one's life are a time of great flux. This is your chance to see your past and to remember everything that has happened to you.
Before you die, your brain will produce a series of neural impulses.
These will be a sequence of memories, thoughts, and feelings. You will see these memories in a dreamlike pattern. For some, this is a peaceful experience. For others, it is a painful reminder of their past. No matter what the experience, it is an interesting window into our psyche. That wraps up our list of 10 psychology facts about human behavior. What other psychology facts would you like to watch more? Let us know in the comments. And if you learned something new in this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.